The Hatred Blood Bowl of 2023 event by Colton Dennis. The crowd is cheering. Hello everyone and welcome to the first ever The Hatred Blood Bowl, said announce number 4. That and #039's right, we have our own event now. And I can and #039t believe it either, said announcer number 5. Well, tonight we continue on the road to show supremacy. Because tonight our tag champions, Nightmare and Paragon, defend their titles against two teams from different shows, said announce number 4. And tonight, we prove that we are the better show by retaining our titles and getting another victory for the Wild Bowl, said announcer number 5. Well, I suggest we head down to the ring for the match, said announcer number 4. I and #039 ready, said announcer number 5. Beldings. This match is scheduled for one fall, is a triple threat tag team TLC match, and is for the LMDW Tag Team Championships. Introducing the challengers first. Representing Hatred Slam, the Innovator and the Fiend. Next representing Blood Rumble, the Hyena and the Thunder. And their opponents representing the Wild Bowl and the Rogue P and #039 NKS. They are the LMDW Tag Team Champions, Nightmare and Paragon, said announce number 6. Both Nightmare and Paragon raise their titles, then hand them to referee number 1. Referee number 1 raises the titles, walks towards the ropes, then hands them to number 1. Beldings. Both Nightmare and Paragon roll outside of the ring. Both Nightmare and Paragon headed straight for the ladders first, said announce number 4. Paragon collapses a ladder, picks it up, then turns around next to the ring. The Fiend clotheslines the Thunder over the top rope, looks at Paragon, runs, then dropkicks the ladder. The ladder goes into Paragon. Paragon goes into the barricade, then he groans. What a dropkick by the Fiend, said announcer number 5. The field goes through the middle rope. Both the Hyena and the Innovator continuously punching each other. Only one could win this fist fight, said announcer number 4. The Innovator goes to punch the Hyena ducks, runs, then bounces off the ropes. The Innovator turns around. The Hyena does a diving clothesline onto the Innovator. The Innovator groans, then stands up next to the ropes. The Hyena stands up, runs, then clotheslines the Innovator over the top rope. The Innovator lands onto the floor. There goes Innovator, said announcer number 5. Now stay outside, said the Hyena. Nightmare slides a ladder into the ring, rolls inside it, stands up, then picks it up. Hyena better watch out, said announcer number 4. The Hyena turns around. Nightmare runs at the Hyena. TBE top of the ladder hits the Hyena and #039's head. The Hyena falls onto the mat, then he groans. Oh, that was a hit with the ladder, said announcer number 5. The Thunder climbs onto the ledge of the ring. Nightmare runs at the Thunder. The top of the ladder hits the Thunder and #039's head. The Thunder falls off the ledge of the ring, lands onto the floor, then he groans. Nightmare has taken over, said announcer number 4. Paragon slides into the ring. All right, get up there and grab those titles, said Paragon. Nightmare sets up the ladder, then starts climbing up it. This is where they and #039 retain their titles, said announcer number 5. The Fiend slides into the ring, then stands up. Paragon goes to punch the friend. The Fiend ducks, runs, then bounces off of the ropes. Paragon turns around. The Fiend does a crossbody onto Paragon. Oh, that could and #039 the injured Paragon and #039's Ribs, said announcer number 4. Nightmare gets to the top of the ladder, then reaches for the titles. The friend climbs up the opposite side of the ladder. Nightmare looks down at the friend, then punches him. The fiend groans, then punches Nightmare. Both fiend and Nightmare need to be careful. 1. Wrong move and they and #039, falling off that ladder, said announcer number 5. Both Nightmare and the fiend continue punching each other. The hyena slides a second ladder into the ring, rolls inside. It stands up, grabs Paragon, then throws him through the middle rope. Paragon lands onto the floor. Then he groans. That and #039's one way to get rid of your opponent, said announce number 4. The hyena sets up the second ladder next to first ladder, then starts climbing up it. Hyena is heading to the top, said announcer number 5. And this is smart, because while both fiend and Nightmare fight, Hyena could swoop in and grab the titles, said announcer number 4. The hyena gets to the top of the ladder, then reaches for the titles. The fiend punches the hyena and #039's right side. The hyena groans. Nightmare punches the fiend. The fiend groans, then sways on the ladder. Friend is swaying. If he loses his grip, he and #039 LL have a long fall, said announcer number 5. Nightmare goes to punch the fiend again. The fiend blocks, then punches Nightmare. Nightmare groans, then sways on the ladder. Oh, will Nightmare be the one that falls? Asked announcer number 4. The hyena reaches for the titles. The fiend punches the hyena and #039's right side again. The hyena groans, then punches the fiend. The fiend groans, then punches the hyena again. The hyena groans, the sways on the ladder. The fiend climbs onto the second ladder, then continuously punches the hyena. The hyena continuously swaying. Nightmare shakes his head, then pushes the second ladder. Both the hyena and the fiend fall off the ladder, then go through 2 set-up tables next to the ring. Oh my god, I didn't and #039 even see those table there, said announcer number 5. Nightmare set them up when the match began. I hope both fiend and hyena are all right, said announcer number 4. Nightmare is smiling, then looks up at the titles. This is Nightmare and #039's chance, said announcer number 5. The thunder appears on the top turnbuckle, jumps off of it, then dropkicks the ladder. The ladder falls. Nightmare lands onto the mat, then he groans. What a way to knock someone off the ladder, said announcer number 4. Nightmare stands up. The thunder continuously clotheslines Nightmare. Nightmare continuously groaning. The thunder lifts Nightmare, then slams him onto the mat. Nightmare groans. The thunder points to the corner. The crowd is cheering. The thunder goes through the middle rope, then climbs up the turnbuckle. Thunder and #039's heading up top, said announcer number 5. The thunder gets to the top turnbuckle. Paragon climbs onto the ledge of the ring, then shakes the top rope. The thunder falls onto the top turnbuckle, then he groans. Oh, Paragon stopped thunder from doing his elbow drop, said announce number 4. Paragon goes through the middle rope, punches the thunder, then approaches Nightmare. Come on, get up. Paragon slaps Nightmare and #039's face. Nightmare is groaning, then stands up. Let an #039's finish this, said Paragon. Both Nightmare and Paragon punching the thunder. The thunder continuously groaning. Both Nightmare and Paragon climb onto the second rope, then set the thunder up for a suplex. They and #039 thinking about suplexing thunder. said announcer number 5. This will definitely hurt your back, said announcer number 4. Both Nightmare and Paragon go to lift the thunder. The innovator hits both Nightmare and #039's and Paragon and #039's back. Both Nightmare and Paragon groan. The innovator wraps both of his arms around both Nightmare and #039's and Paragon and #039's legs, then powerbombs both of them off the second rope. Both Nightmare and Paragon are groaning. What strength by the innovator, said announcer number 5. The innovator stands up, picks up Paragon, then throws him through the middle rope. Paragon lands onto the floor, then he groans. There goes Paragon again, said announcer number 4. The innovator looks at Nightmare, grabs his head, then slowly picks him up. Nightmare is groaning. The innovator wraps his hands around Nightmare and #039's head, then slowly turns. Innovator looks like he and #039's going for a neck breaker, said announcer number 5. The innovator waves his left hand. Nightmare turns around, then pushes the innovator. The innovator staggers forward, turns around, then runs at Nightmare. Nightmare dropkicks the innovator and #039's left leg. The innovator and #039's head goes into the second turnbuckle. Innovator and #039's head just went into the second turnbuckle, said announcer number 4. The innovator, continuously groaning, stands up, then turns around. Nightmare kicks the innovator and #039's stomach. The innovator groans, then bends over. Nightmare bounces off the ropes on the side of the ring, then does a swinging neck breaker onto the innovator. The innovator groans. What a swinging neck breaker by Nightmare, said announcer number 5. Nightmare stands up, then turns around. The thunder appears on the top turnbuckle, jumps off of it, then does a crossbody onto Nightmare. What a crossbody by Thunder, said announcer number 4. Both Nightmare and the Thunder stand up. The Thunder kicks Nightmare and #039's stomach, sets him up for a suplex, lifts him up, then does a vertical suplex power slam onto him. Nightmare groans, then rolls outside of the ring. The Thunder stands up, then looks at the innovator. The innovator slowly stands up, then turns around. The Thunder kicks the innovator and #039's stomach, sets him up for a suplex, lifts him up, then does a vertical suplex power slam onto him. The innovator groans. Another beautiful vertical suplex power slam by Thunder, said announcer number 5. The Thunder stands up, goes through the middle rope, then climbs up the turnbuckle. Thunder and #039's heading up top again, said announcer number 4. Maybe this time he and #039'll nail his elbow drop, said announcer number 5. The Thunder gets to the top turnbuckle, then looks down at the innovator. The Fiend slides into the ring, then runs at the Thunder. The Thunder jumps over the Fiend, lands onto his feet onto the mat, rolls onto it, then stands up. The Fiend kicks the Thunder and #039's stomach. The Thunder groans. The Fiend sets the Thunder up for a pumfandle slam, then lifts him. The Thunder lands onto his feet behind the Fiend, then walks towards the ropes. The Fiend turns around, then runs at the Thunder. The Thunder quickly sidesteps the Fiend. The Fiend goes through the middle rope, then lands onto his feet outside of the ring. The Thunder stands next to the ropes, slingshots himself over the top of them, then lands onto the Fiend. Thunder just took out Fiend, said announcer number 5. The Thunder stands up, then waves his arms. The crowd is cheering. Thunder has a great connection with the crowd, said announcer number 4. The Thunder turns around. A steel chair hits the Thunder and Hash 039's stomach. The Thunder groans then bends over. Paragon swings the steel chair. The steel chair hits the Thunder and Hash 039's back. The Thunder groans then falls onto his knees. The Fiend slowly stands up then turns around. Paragon swings the steel chair. The steel chair hits the Fiend and Hash 039's head. The Fiend falls onto the floor. Paragon has taken over, said announcer number 5. The Thunder slowly stands up. Paragon drops the steel chair, grabs the Thunder from behind, runs, then throws him into the barricade. The Thunder groans. Paragon sends Thunder into the barricade, said announcer number 4. Paragon bends down. These are our titles, not yours. Do you understand me? Asked Paragon, smiling, then turning around. The Innovator runs at Paragon, then spears him through the barricade. Oh my God! Innovator just came out of nowhere, said announcer number 5. Nightmare is slowly crawling into the ring, stands up, then looks up at the titles. And we're down to 1, said announcer number 4. Nightmare walks, picks up a ladder, sets it up, then starts climbing up it. Nightmare and Paragon will retain their titles. Like I said earlier, said announcer number 5. Well, let and Hash 039's congratulate them now, said announce number 4. Nightmare continues climbing up the ladder. The Hyena slides into the ring, stands up, picks up a steel chair, then throws it. The steel chair hits Nightmare. Nightmare groans, then falls off the ladder. Where and Hash 039's Hyena come from? Asked announcer number 5. I have no idea. I really thought he was out after being set through the table, said announcer number 4. Nightmare slowly stands up. The Hyena picks up the steel chair, then swings it. The steel chair hits Nightmare and Hash 039's back. Nightmare groans. The Innovator appears climbing onto the ledge of the ring. The Hyena swings the steel chair. The steel chair hits the Innovator and Hash 039's head. The Innovator falls off the ledge of the ring, then lands onto the floor. That was probably Innovator and Hash 039's last chance to get in the ring, said announcer number 5. The Hyena turns around, sees Nightmare standing up, then raises the steel chair. Nightmare kicks the Hyena and Hash 039's stomach. The Hyena groans, drops the steel chair, then bends over. Nightmare runs, bounces off the ropes on the side of the ring, then goes for a swinging neckbreaker onto the Hyena. The Hyena moves. Nightmare staggers, then turns around. The Hyena kicks Nightmare in his testicles. Nightmare groans. The Hyena quickly does a DDT onto Nightmare. Nightmare and Hash 039's head lands onto the steel chair. Oh! Nightmare and Hash 039's head just went onto the steel chair, said announce number 4. The Hyena stands up, looks at Nightmare, then up at the titles. No, Don and Hash 039. Think about this, Hyena, said announce number 5. The Hyena walks towards the ladder, then starts climbing up it. Hyena is getting closer to the top of the ladder, and there and Hash 039's no one to stop him, said announcer number 4. The Hyena gets to the top of the ladder, looks down, back up at the titles, grabs, then unhooks both of them. Ring the bell, said referee number 1. Bell dings. Here and Hash 039's your winner and the new LMDW Tag Team Champions, the Hyena and the Thunder, said announcer number 6. Oh my God! Hyena and Thunder are now the champions. This can and Hash 039's TB happening, said announcer number 5. It is happening. And now the thing is, both tag team championships are on Blood Rumble, said announce number 4. Oh, this can and hash 039, TB happening. I feel sick. Now, said announcer number 5. How do you think both Lee and Marie are feeling right now? Asked announcer number 4. I don and hash 039. T even want to know, said announcer number 5. Well, folks, we want to thank you all for watching. Stay very safe where you are. And see you next time, said announcer number 4. Oh God, said announcer number 5. Both the Hyena and the Thunder raise their titles. The crowd is cheering. The end.